Okay, our problem says draw a dot plot for the following spelling test scores. So let's do just that. So the first thing that we have to do when we draw a dot plot or plot anything is we need to draw a line. Okay, so we're going to draw a line across the bottom of our paper or whatever you might be writing on. Okay, and if you're wondering, I made a little note right here. This is what dot plots are really good for. It helps us organize data, and you can see trends over time, or you can see trends for a collected amount of data that you have. So they're really, really helpful visual. Okay, so the first thing that we need to think about with our dot plot is we kind of need to find the range that we're working with, because we're going to want to label this eventually. We're going to and make some type of scale, and we don't want that scale to be too big or too small given our data points. So if we look at ours, we have our lowest number right here, which is 90. And our biggest number, we have two of them right there, which is 100. We actually have two 90s as well. I didn't see, or we have three of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have this range from 90 to 100. So the range on our line should probably go from 90 to 100. And we have some numbers in between. So 90 to 100, so we would have, this is going to be 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, so we have our, get a different color. We have our, let's call that the scale. Okay, so our scale goes from 90 to 100. Okay, and we also want to label this because we want to know on our dot plot, well, what are we talking about? Because right now we have no idea. This could be, it could be people, it could be shoe sizes, it could be inches tall, it could be anything. We don't know. But we do know because it says in our problem right here. So we're going to label this underneath, and we're going to say spelling test scores. Okay, so our range is 90 to 100. We know that we're talking about spelling test scores. And now what we do is we simply plot our data. So the way I'm going to do this, or I like to think about it, is I like to put all my numbers in order. It just visually helps me. Okay, so we have, I'm going to start with the smallest, and then I'm going to go to biggest. So we have 90. Okay, we have another 90. We have another 90. We have 92. 93. We have 94. We have 95. We have 96. 97. And then two 100s. Okay, so we have all of our numbers now. We have them in order from least to greatest. And now we are simply going to put them on our dot plot. So for every number we have, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We should have 11 dots that are placed. Okay, so for every one, we're going to put a dot. So let's start here. Let's actually go with the color. We haven't used it. We'll use this blue. So we'll start with 90. So I'm going to put a dot. Okay, we have another 90. So I'm going to put another dot. Okay, I have another 90 right here, so I'm going to put another dot. We have 92 next. We have 93. We have 94. 95. 96. 97. 100. and 100. And I'm going to recount my dots just to make sure I didn't miss any. So we should have 11. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we have successfully made a dot plot for spelling tests in a class. And you can see why this is really useful, because you can visually notice how did people score on the spelling test. Seems like a couple people, 3 did low, 3 did really well, and then the majority of people kind of fell in this range between 92 and 97. Okay, that is how you make a dot plot. Happy learning, and I'll see you in the next video.